In the standardbred racing world, most pacers wear hobbles.
If you're new to the sport, first let me explain what hobbles are. Basically, they are plastic loops worn by pacers to help the horse maintain the pacing gait. See, pacers move both legs on the same side forward in unison, and these hobbles connect the front and the rear legs on the same side. Hobbles help the horse keep stride without limiting speed.
However, there is a small percentage of pacers who don't wear hobbles, and they are called free-legged.
Actually, here are a few numbers from 2009 to put free-legged pacers into perspective. Of the 437,702 starts by pacers in 2009, 3,460 were by free-legged pacers, or 0.8% of the starts. Another way to look at it is there were only 274 free-legged pacers out of the 25,062 horses that raced on the pace, slightly more than 1%. So why do pacers wear hobbles? Well, the stats show that free-legged pacers break stride more frequently than hobbled pacers. But throughout history, there have been some fast and famous free-legged pacers out there. In the 1950s through the early 1970s, it was a common sight to watch a pacer go without hobbles. In fact, some of the era's best horses went free-legged. Steady Star took a time trial mark of 152 in Lexington in 1971, a record that stood for nearly a decade. Countess Adios won the 1960 Messenger Stake and became the first filly to win a pacing Triple Crown event. Dudley Hanover, winner of the 1950 Little Brown Jug, could possibly end up being the last horse ever to win the jug free-legged. So, are there any free-legged pacers here at Dover Downs? As a matter of fact, there is. Rancher is currently racing here at the 5/8 mile oval.
They're at the top of the stretch. Rancher's pulled away. Rancher's got a 4-lane lead coming through the stretch. It's Rancher with the lead. Here comes PJ Kemelike on the outside for second. Rancher, PJ Kemelike, and Supreme Rocket third and 154.
Truly Chris is another free-legged pacer on the Delaware circuit. He's known to compete in top open events in the first state, and last year made over $100 grand.
They're at the top of the stretch, turning home, and it's Truly Chris with the lead. Cam Wood Warrior on the outside coming through the stretch. Truly Chris. It's Truly Chris with the lead and pulling away. Truly Chris wins it easily, 154 and 1.
How is the decision made to put hobbles on a horse or just keep them free-legged?
A lot of times you train horses free-legged, being lazy, and if they go good, you leave them off.
Okay, what about Truly Chris?
He was always a good trainer free-legged, so after about 3 years of racing, I decided to go free-legged, and he's been free-legged ever since.
Okay, thank you.
And the question, I'm sure you've been wondering this whole time, who is the fastest free-legged pacer in history? It's Zooka. He paced a mile without hobbles in 1:49 and 3 on July 21st, 2007 at Kawartha Downs in Canada.
Now that you're a walking encyclopedia on free-legged pacers, you're welcome.